Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuhu. My name is Norjana D. Adir, the Group 3 reporter, and ang title po namin ay The Rightly Guided Caliphate. And now I will discuss the second Caliph, which is si Umar bin Khattab. So, after Abu Bakr had received the support of many influential men, and one of such men was Umar bin Ibn Khattab. And si Umar bin Khattab is a senior companion of Muhammad, known for his fiery temper and his unwavering stance on justice. So, after that, Abu Bakr preferred Umar ibn Khattab as his successor, and it was natural that after the death of Abu Bakr, Umar became the next Caliph. So after Umar became the next Caliph, he added the phrase Commander of the Faithful. So after this title, Umar continued Abu Bakr's campaigns. And year 636 CE brought two major victories for the Caliphate. So the first is the Battle of Al-Qadisiyah. The second is the Battle of Yarmouk. And the Muslim army under Sa'ad ibn Abi Waqqas was defeated a major Sasanian counterattack in the Battle of Al-Qadisiyah. As an immediate result, so this battle brought the whole Iraq under Muslim control, while the rest of the Sasanian Empire was conquered later on. So si Khalid ibn al-Walid ay dinurog ang mga Byzantine in the Battle of Yarmouk. So sa Battle of Yarmouk, the army was under the command of a senior man named Abu Ubaidah in 583 to 639 CE. But then Khalid's expertise and saved the day. And after that, the Levant was now under the Rashidun control. The city of Jerusalem was peacefully and bloodlessly surrendered to Umar personally. He had to come to the Levant and Syria to manage domestic affairs. In 638 CE, Umar also demoted Khalid from his generalship at the morrow of his greatest achievement. And this move has been highly debated upon. Some say that Umar had personal problems with Khalid, while others pressed that Khalid was overly cruel, as there were many controversies against him, and Umar, being inflexible in his parameters of justice, was not ready to compromise. If the latter was the reason, Umar might have hesitated in having the rogue general executed, as he naturally would have under normal circumstances. Owing to his recent achievements on the battlefield, nevertheless, it was clear that Umar preferred Abu Ubaidah as his potential heir. But the latter died in 639 CE due to the plague that devastated Syria and the Levant. So, dati ang lungsod ng Jerusalem ay mapayapa at walang isinuko kay Umar ng personal. So si Umar, kinakailangan niyang pumunta sa Levant at Syria upang pamahalaan ang mga domestic affairs noong 638 CE. Then, pagkatapos nun is binaba ni Umar si Khalid mula sa kanyang pagiging general. So, dahil sa desisyong yon, marami ang nagtatalo. Ang ilan ay nagsasabi na si Omar ay may personal na problema kay Khalid, at ang iba naman ay nagsasabi na si Khalid ay labis ang pagmamalupit. Then dahil sa kontrobersyang yon, pinili ni Omar si Abu Ubaidah bilang kanyang tagapagmana. Ngunit si Abu Ubaidah sa kasamaang palad ay siya ay namatay noong 639 CE. In his tenure of reign, Umar maintained the tithe over his empire. To this day, he is remembered as perhaps the most famous of the Rashidun Caliph, and historian J. Souders refers to him as the real founder of the Arab Empire. He introduced the Diwan, a primitive bureaucracy, which was responsible for paying soldiers their salaries and pensions. Omar also safeguarded newly conquered locals from looting by his armies by keeping armed forces separate from the rest of the population in the garrison cities such as Fustat in Egypt and Kufa and Basra in Iraq. He introduced many reforms and institutions of which the Arabs had no prior exposure to, such as the police, courts, and parliaments. He even introduced the Islamic calendar, which started from the year of the Hijrah, or 0 after Hijrah, the Prophet's migration from Mecca to Medina in 622 CE. So yun na nga, sa 10 taong pamamahala ni Umar maintained the tight grip over his empire. So hanggang ngayon siya ay naaalala dahil siya ang pinakasikat sa mga Rashidun Caliph. At ang historian na si J. Souders ay tinagurian niyang the real founder of the Arab Empire, si Omar. At pagkatapos no, si J. Souders ay ipinakilala niya ang Diwan. Ang Diwan is a primitive bureaucracy na responsable sa pagbabayad sa mga sundalo. Pinangangalagaan din ni Omar ang mga bagong nasasakop nito o niya. At pagkatapos nun, ipinakilala ni Omar ang kanyang reforma at institusyon, kagaya ng police, courts, and parliaments. At si Omar, ipinakilala din niya ang Islamic calendar na nagsimula sa taong Hijrah o 0 after Hijrah. So ang panahon ng Hijrah ay ang panahon ng paglipat ng Prophet Muhammad sa Mecca patungong Medina noong 622 CE. So ito naman yung Rashidun era or ang Islamic coin. So, but of all the qualities he had, none are as praised as much as his piety and his love for justice, which earned him the title of Farouk, the one who distinguishes between right and wrong. A common story often associated with him dictates that one of his sons is said to have been accused of adultery. The witness was a woman who claimed to be the one with whom he had done. So Umar ordered his own son to be flogged, but the poor lad could not take it and died. Later on, the accusation was proven wrong. Umar was crushed with grief but did not enact vengeance for his beloved son. So, sa lahat ng katangiang taglay ni Omar, so tinagurian din itong Farouk, na ang ibig sabihin ay the one who distinguishes between the right and wrong. So, ang karaniwang kwento na madalas na naiuugnay kay Omar ay ang pangyayaring nagawa ng anak na lalaki ni Omar na sinasabing inakusahan ng adultery, at ang saksi umano ay ang naging kasama nito sa paggawa ng kasalanan. So dahil sa kasalanan yon, inutusan ni Omar na hampasin ang kanyang sariling anak. At pagkatapos nun, namatay ang anak ni Omar dahil hindi niya nakayanan ang hirap at sakit na dinanas ng bata. Then later on, the accusation was proven wrong. So si Omar ay nadurog ng kalungkutan. Gayunpaman, si Omar hindi nagpatupad ng paghihiganti para sa kanyang pinakamamahal na anak. So after Abu Ubaidah's death, he appointed Muawiyah 602 to 680 CE as the new governor of Syria in 639 CE. The latter would in turn elevate his clan, Umayyah, to the status of Caliphate in 661 CE. Umar was assassinated as an act of vengeance by a Persian slave named Lulu in 634 CE, who was humiliated by the defeat of the Persians. So yun na nga, pagkatapos ng kamatayan ni Abu Ubaidah, inappoint ni Umar si Muawiyah, year 602 to 680 CE, bilang bagong governor ng Syria noong 639 CE. Then pagkatapos nun, si Umar ay pinatay. So dahil umano sa paghihiganti ng isang alipin na mula sa Persia. At ang pangalan ng pumatay kay Omar ay si Lulu. Pinatay ni Lulu si Omar dahil siya ay napahiya sa pagkatalo ng mga Persyano. So that's all.